MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Mike Minor will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Minor ready with a 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gallo on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Standing in, Ketel Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. He'll
Leading
lead
off
things
for
off
the
here in the
Rangers,
bottom half of the first.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting
Batting
lineup.
second,
Dero, what you
the
got on this
first
lineup
baseman,
tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Guzman, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Elvis Andrus is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrus. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Guzman leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind
Batting
of a record
fourth.
for walks issued in a game, or
hitter.
he'll get an early
Hunter.
hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two and two.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fouled off. Three and two to the Rangers' designated hitter.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 5th, the center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Popped him up. Avila waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th.
Wow, talk about
third
frustrating.
baseman,
Not
number
what you want to
21.
do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
He's set. The 3-2. Line drive to center field. Marte is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Adam Jones. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just inside.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Guzman moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, who brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively.
Joey.
And let's focus our attention on
Gallo.
shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard. Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Marte going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Greinke looks in. Here's the first pitch. Change up. Little bit inside. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
1 strike.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Francisco Cervelli would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, Steven Souza. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the catcher, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitch on its way to Avila. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
1-1.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. High and deep to right center. Marte giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Guzman.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 304. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Greinke looks in. 1-0 on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Gallo moves over. One away.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Marte tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Into the corner and slicing foul. Diamondback still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is DeShields. This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good
Now
one
batting.
as he hustles
Number
into third.
6.
We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Into the box, David Peralta. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gallo on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Adam
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan
Leading off
Plesac,
for the
Matt
Rangers,
Vasgersian as
the
Hunter Pence
designated
digs
hitter,
in to get things
Hunter
started.
Pence.